let's just teleport. Probably gonna be faster. Be quicker.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
Yeah, bruv.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will.
You got it, mate.
Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
Yeah,
look so
that's what
shocked.
they call me.
We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
Oh, shit.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better
That's
to
cool.
join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
Working together.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Seal. Crimson Compass.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Like, what? How much? Excuse me? Trader's Pass. The raised letters upon this square of burnished bronze read, by order of the Board of Delegates is the bearer of this token bestowed all rights and permissions, merited a Dominion merchant. Reduces thunderstorm cooldown and meteorite.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Ooh, we got a lot of stuff to talk to.
Is something the matter?
Let's learn. Ask about Eloise.
Why, I am what you see.
The proprietress of the Crimson Caravans, the best known and best trusted porterage firm in Bockland. There are less expensive options, it's true, but customers choose us for 2 reasons. We're reliable and we don't ask questions. Our wagons stand ready to transport anything you might want moved discreetly, be that the possessions you'd rather others didn't know about, or even people.
It can be a risky business.
But what we make from moving the former, we spend on improving our ability to transport the latter. You might even consider us competitors of the infamous Sid the Outlaw, had he and I not reached an agreement.
This being a border town,
Jill sandwiches? No, unfortunately. Merchants often stop in on their way to the Crystalline Dominion to carry out any final business in the Republic, and the locals are only too pleased to oblige by weighing their wagons down with local specialties before they leave, enlightening their purses in the process. But what if a visitor doesn't have a wagon of their own? Why, then it falls to porters like ourselves to provide
Or
one.
at least, it did.
Lately, most passers through journeying to the Dominion in search of a safe haven rather than a tidy profit. And who can blame them? Some things are more important than commerce, after all. About the chitlins,
Don't worry about Hansa and the others.
they will be safe with us. But there will be more little ones abandoned at the gates, and they too may turn to crime in their desperation to survive. Especially if the cast stones or some other ill-intentioned element decide to give them no choice in the matter. It's up to those of us who care to see that that doesn't happen.
Best of luck, Sid.
Anything I can do for you?
If my sister's smiling face are the crimson caravans and I am the skull, it brings in the customers. I scare off those who'd prey on them.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
And Luis always did have a talent for business. I prefer working with my hands, or rather, my fists. And there are plenty of bandits and beasts out there to keep me busy.
All the better.
The Crimson Caravans has a reputation to uphold, and I need to keep my skills well honed. The Bucklad checkpoint. Half of the wagons that come through Bucklad nowadays are full of people fleeing for the Dominion, and half of them go no further than the gate. May you die? No. Where their cries soon blend in with all the others. Let us through. We can't live without our magic. They'll give us new crystals and twin side.
Fools, the lot of them.
If they love magic so much, they should have tried being born a bearer.
Criminals and cowards.
Who bully the desperate and dispossessed into doing their bidding. And also they keep their own hands clean. It's no wonder it took me a while to track them down. If it hadn't been for you and Jill, I might never have found them, still less brought them to justice.
So thank you.
I'd offer you a share in the spoils. It didn't all belong to other people.
May luck go with you.
Thanks, mate. Oh, we got some quests over here. Everyone says no. Well, that's because we love you, Kamari. We don't want to see you disappear.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone. I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most would
Is it?
be 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
Andrej?
So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste.
Like you have to go to the wine
A
fields?
gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
Sounds simple enough. So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here.
Apparently.
There's Aldrich the Porter, Milan the Butcher, and
Some
Bullock,
Eastern
the guard over at
European
the North Gate.
desert.
Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for
Practically in
the day.
Turkey.
Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Whoa, whoa. I've actually never been to a desert before. Well, I guess that's not technically true because Nevada's mostly desert, but I've never been to like a desert where like you have sand and shit.
There are plenty of hard-working folk
dirt.
here in Boklad, but my three friends
dirt.
deserve a tipple more than most. You let them know there's a cup
Andrej?
of fine wine waiting for them when they're ready.
I mean, we have Andrej here as well. It's not common, and I guess like another version would be Andrew, right? Wouldn't that be a fairly common like comparison?
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
You've been to the Sahara? Damn. The biggest desert in the world? Well, the most famous. I don't know about the biggest. I think China might have a bigger one.
A 66? Bugger me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
So apparently there's a polar desert, but that's not, I guess. Hey! So the biggest is Rub Al Khali Sand Desert. Huh. Wow, it covers a quarter of Saudi Arabia. It's called the. You have Antarctic Desert and you have the Arctic Desert, but those are like just tundras. Oh, Sahara? Oh, okay, never mind. I guess Sahara. Okay, Sahara, I guess technically would be the biggest.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the
Wow, you got to ride a
Dominion
camel?
post
That's
haste.
really cool. Have I ridden a camel? I don't think I've ridden a camel. I've ridden an elephant before. Australian desert? That's number 2, but it's not like a sand desert. I'm guessing they're probably talking about the Outback. I don't know. Said it was number 4, but it's considering just deserts in general, not purely like sand deserts.
Most men would keep a fine vintage like a Gotan 66 to themselves. But not our innkeeper. He's a true gent, that one.
He's a true gent, that one. He's a true good one, alright. I'll tell you what, mate.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Why not?
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Whatever left poor Joseph Grey didn't leave him jaded. kind-hearted man like him doesn't deserve to meet his end, chasing thieves.
Well, yeah, like, there are actual real names.
Best service at the best price.
That's that then.
Yeah, I mean, they're not using made-up names. I mean, some of them might be, but a lot of the names in this game are not that made up.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Bug it off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the
Bug
same?
it off down the
And
road,
leave me
mate.
be.
Leave me be, gov. Son of a bisquick. Actually, you know what? Before I go and do that quest, I'm gonna see if this, because if I end up having to go that way as well after talking to this person, where is it? Must be down somewhere. Oh, it's right here.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you happen
What about this name?
that well-notched
Hakim.
skill and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well,
Fight for me.
being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged
Yeah, that could be it. Like Joaquin,
lest I
right?
find
We have a
myself
name. We have a name here,
waylaid by
Joaquin.
ne'er-do-wells or the beasts
Like
sent to roam the area. Should you
JOAQUIN.
accept, you will not only
Or
earn yourself
something like that.
material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there.
It could be
The
Hakim
rich
or
and
Joaquin.
storied history
Depends on
of
the
Zemeckis.
language.
Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
Milan? Is that a girl's
My arms are
name?
yours.
Or guy name? It sounds like it'd be a girl
Then
name.
come, we must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there...
The guy name?
onward
Interesting.
To discovery. Quickly, there is not a moment to lose.
Wait.
The road to discovery, mate. Gotta discover
luck
some
with your ne'er-do-wells.
shit. Time to discover some things, chat.
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Wait, why are you out here now?
Clive. Farewell then.
He hath moved. See, that's why I'm glad I came over here, because there's two questicles over here.
Best service.
That's that then.
That was a good choice by me. I'm glad I did what I did.
There are no crystals here.
Yeah, no crystals here, so fuck off. Okay.
Why am I not surprised?
Bro, what was that scream? Ah!
You'll have no real coin.
I don't even know what's happening right now. The game, like, things are just flying everywhere. There's people and just... It was going crazy. Everything was just all over the place. That was... My brain was confused.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir.
Happily not.
Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived.
Happily
Now,
not.
feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens.
They ran out of crystal
Airships,
power.
we call them. with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe.
Airships.
Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues. And
This is cool. Some Fallen lore. It's pretty neat. I like it.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Yeah, look at this scene, Kamari. Isn't that pretty sick? Isn't that cool? So this thing was literally cut in two, apparently? Like, so it was actually, like, sliced right here by, like, maybe by some giant sword? Or something? Pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of these big things you see, like, these are actually, they were airships. Actually, I'm curious. Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are actually... You know what? Alright, so here's my theory. He said this thing was cut clean in two. I don't think it was necessarily cut clean in two. I think if the airship was literally gigantically massive... Because look how there's, like, other things around this circle, like, on the edges. That are, like, also, like, fallen ruin looking things. And they stop right at where the big circle is here, right? And it's, like, a perfect circle. I think it was maybe some kind of gigantic blast. And not actually anything that was cut per se, but a blast. And somehow the blast just... Cool. Really cool. I love the Fallen lore in this game. It's really... It's something they've never done in a Final Fantasy game before, and I absolutely love it. Well, they might have done something similar in 14, I guess, to an extent. But really, really cool.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
Shush your face, boy.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Listen to your mum. We've already been up there, so... Oh, shit. Just hit him with the last punch. Fine, that's whatever. Easy. Oh yeah, you have to go this way. Because you can scale the cliff here.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Oh, look at that, Joseph. See, there's a name. I mean, that's the same character in FF2. Which is kind of cool, because it's actually... Joseph is also referenced in Final Fantasy IX. Okay, that's what's up here. There's a side quest area.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Bro, why are you so mad? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Wow, that was easy. I got him stuck on that corner. That was good. That was pretty good.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
Oh.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend
Yeah,
sent me
it's
to
a common
find
name
you.
here as well.
She was worried he might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
That's an interesting crown.
I
It's
take
made
it
of
things are
wood
more
and like
complicated than they appear.
knives and forks and shit. Kind of cool though. So he's actually a friend of the goblins.
Ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself.
This goblin has a mustache,
I
chat.
soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food.
They have 4
I
ears?
launched myself out
They
there
have 4
full of
ears. Interesting.
righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, that's pretty
Let the
neat.
porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins.
Yeah, no worries, Kamari.
People coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot of sworn-off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Kinda cool. Can I talk to the goblins? Huh.
I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Well, solve that puzzle. So now we gotta go over there.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Can't use a chocobo there. Good job there, Burb. Oh no! You want to see it? You want to see this done easily? Here you go.
All right then.
Bam, 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 bam. Slapped. Okay, they didn't die as quick as I thought they would. There we go. Bark, bark, bark. Almost a level up. Hey, Dorcas, what's up, man?
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do.
I mean, what scholar doesn't always do that? Who is the best boy? You are.
Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. And great was the vengeance that
No, it
was
makes you
rained
best boy
down
because I got to
upon him.
learn.
Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time.
I got to
didn't
Diamond
hope that I
3.
might
I
see
played
it
just a couple.
discovered.
I only had to win a couple matches, but I got to Diamond
Must
3
not
now.
dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
I'm 2 ranks away from Master.
History awaits.
Or 3, I guess. Oh, nice. Time to get more learned, chat.
Good girl.
That was weird. She was like, I can't do that. What is that just chilling there for? Chocobo Drift. Oh no.
Oh no. We've really got to trouble this time.
Here we go. Okay, good job, mate. Oh, what the hell? I've never seen that move before. Oh! Come here! No chill. There we go. Yeah, you can elemental stuff, yep. Or like mix things together. That's the way to do it.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation.
Yeah, no worries, Zirkus.
Perhaps I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion.
Nah, dude, we gotta get learned.
Captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Whence?
Just don't go running off this time.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Wow. Wow, this guy gave me a lot of stuff. I should be able to get Ramu now to put it under, Nice. Breath of Earth Upheaval. Cool.
Truly, knowledge is a gift all the greater when shared. Thank you once again.
Sick. Okay, so I should be able to... I'm thinking I can learn this now, or master this. Yeah, because I need about 4K. Yep, sweet. Judgment Bolt mastered. That's going to be so big. That's going to be big dick damage, boys. Big dick damage. Very cool. Maybe I hold that move when I do it? Oh. It's awesome. Yeah, so now we got Judgment Bolt here, which is super cool. Judgment Bolt does way more damage, so... Damn, our damage should skyrocket now when we do staggers and stuff.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Quest complete. A lot of nice stuff.
No doubt Joseph had quite the adventure. I look forward to hearing all the details when he gets back.
Last quest is over here. Back, just checking something on your last stream. Yeah, no worries, dude.
Peaches and pears.
No worries,
Beets
dude.
and beans.
Give me a second. Welcome back, Kamari.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan?
Here's the
butcher?
Milan.
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery.
Me, mate,
He thought
Milan.
I'd like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham
How to make
here
it
that will go
not
handsomely
mute when
with a
you
nice
stream?
drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barclay clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Oh, this guy.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
Bolek.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Bolek, the gatekeeper.
I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him.
Well, either that's a setting in OBS you've got set up,
He's just taken delivery
or something.
of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
But if it mutes
I
it,
said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start
that's
now.
interesting. Lolek and Bolek.
Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers.
Yeah,
no
it could be the
passage.
suppressor is what's doing it.
Try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Yeah, no big wedge yet. Nope.
I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
There's nothing like a good drink to drown your sorrows. No one knows sorrow like us gate guards.
Have you got a trader's pass? No? Then fuck off.
Yeah, you know what, dude? F you too. Dude, I've drunk so much water today. I've been having to pee like every 30 minutes. It's crazy. Oh. Oh, is it? Lolek and Bolek? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see anybody named Lolek, just Bolek. But obviously they're taking inspiration for the names from Eastern Europe. Right? Alright, before I talk to this guy real quick, chat, I gotta pee super bad, so I will be right back.
We'd be rich.
Okay. I had to go super bad. You don't want to get out of bed? Yo, pie snug. Classic pie snug. Yeah, I'm trying to like really cut down on the food how much food I'm eating right now. So all I've eaten today is 2 bagels. That's all I've had today. 2 bagels with some cream cheese, and I'm gonna have this yogurt right now, but it's like 80 calories for the yogurt. But because I've barely eaten today, I'm like drinking a ton of water to compensate. And so I've peed so much today that like my pee is like clear. Or for the most part, it's clear. It's crazy. Have a weird question. What's your opinion on polyamorous relationships? Oh, I don't care. People can do whatever they want. It's not for me because it's too much effort. right? Like, it's already a lot of effort for a standard relationship. So me trying to be in a relationship with multiple, more than one person is just, that's just not happening. That's why I'd be like terrible at cheating, because I'm so cheap that like it's just not gonna happen. Like it's already struggled to have time for one person, but to have time for two people, just no. It's not for me. It's not that I'm against it or anything, but it's just, it would not work for me.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
And I feel like I wouldn't be able to give the
news.
Not that I feel like I literally wouldn't be able to give the attention to both people that they deserve.
The way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
Without sacrificing my own needs.
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you? And more besides. Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66.
Dang, everybody over here wants some of this
If
stuff.
I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a
Live like a load.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
The three pillars of Bakta.
The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Ain't you right, mate? Ain't you right, mate? Quest complete. Got a lot of money. I don't know where to spend it.
Kill the poor sod. For a handful of coins at that.
Ah, you were right to stay your bastard captain's hand. More bloodshed is the last thing we need in these dark days.
Oh, hey, the guy took his helmet off. Or his mask. Cool.
I owe these remarkable gentlemen more than a few paltry
Pet
cups of
Torgal?
wine,
Alright.
even if it is the finest wine in all of Valesphere.
Oh, there's nothing like a cup or five of good wine to wash away the aches of the road.
There you go, good pup. That's a good boy. Yeah, like for me, I think I'd be more interested in like, you have like the person that you're with like permanently. Oh, the Wheel and Crescent invites all traders and travelers weary of foot, parched of throat, and light of belly to rest a while within our premises. No bearers in the snug. Snug? Did I just hear? Did they just use the word pie snug in my Final Fantasy game? Damn, they did. But I think I'd be more interested in like a relationship where it's like, where you have like the person you're literally with, and the only other person that would have any involvement would just be somebody that like you occasionally like have sex with on the side. Like every once in a while, if like that person just can't fill that need, right, then you have someone else. But like, that's it. It doesn't go beyond that. It's not a relationship. You don't do things together. It stops at that.
Peaches and pears.
I think anything more than that is it's too much. And it gets really complicated.
Come on, come on!
But that's for me, you know.
Caravan stops next.
Juicy pears!
What I really want to be is a blacksmith.
You're gonna do an apprenticeship or something then?
A blacksmith? My man's wants to be a blacksmith.
Here you are, Goot.
Goots.
Try not to lose it again.
Me pass? You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it, then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Yeah, no problem, Kimari.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
Finally moving on to a new place, maybe? New zone? If there's another huge-ass zone in this game, bro, that'll be nuts.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
Interesting.
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind. Then the fiend works from the shadows. I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot. Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight. I cannot. Not yet. Your Highness, please. As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered. Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake. I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Always with that flower.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Holy shit.
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
Oh my god.
Olivier expects
I want to
much
punch
of
her
you,
so
dear.
bad, dude.
Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
I don't think we've ever seen him semi-primed yet.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Word.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella, and how you
Yo, let's go!
be put to death.
Yes!
And the Empire restored.
Yo! Hell yeah, dude. Dion. Dion's my boy. Let's go, dude. Dion is our guy, dude. That's my guy right there. Hell yeah. Love me some Dion, bro. The Crystalline Dominion, the Isles of Ark. For years, Drake's Tale has provided this relatively tiny nation with a wide-reaching influence rarely afforded nations of the same size. Alright, chat, so this is crazy. Yeah, don't mess with him. Don't mess with them.